Welcome to the show.
Right in the
Coffee
morning,
with Nikkie.
right
In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way.
right in the morning.
Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Coffee with
Wake
Nikkie.
up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding and we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding and we riding, yo.
Good morning, everybody. Today is Chantel's birthday, and that went on. It was not supposed to go right there, but it's Chantel's birthday today, so that is for Chantel. Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing this amazing morning? I am your host, Miss Nikki, and this is your cup. This is your cup. This is Coffee with Nikki, and this is your daily cup of information and inspiration. Listen. I'm late, and I wasn't going to come on this morning because I did have a doctor's appointment. Well, I do have a doctor's appointment. And I was like, well, I got to get ready. I got to do all of this. And I was like, let me just come on because I didn't say anything to anybody. So I am here. So it's going to be a short show. It's going to be probably like a half an hour so I could get myself ready. I got a lot of orders that I got to ship out. I got the Zodiac bar that I got to get ready for. So I got a lot of things that I got to do. And it snowed last night. Did it snow where you are? Let me know if it snowed where you are. It snowed overnight, and it's not too much out there today, but we got snow. We got snow, just like we got snow. And this weekend, what did you all do? I know for me, we went to the city because it was my cousin's fiance's 65th birthday. Now he looks good. He doesn't look like he's 65 at all. So we went to his 65th birthday party. My cousin had us in there working. So we had us a good old time. It was fun. It was like they was playing old school. They had line dancing. They had all kinds of stuff in there. And people just get up and just get in there and do line dance. I'm like, where did they do this line dance at? When did they, because they just get up there and do it. I was like, wow. Big Me said it snowed last night out here. Yep. Yes, indeed. And it snowed and it rained in VA. Well, it needs to rain so it can wash away some of this snow, because this snow is snowing and there's so much snow and ice like up on the roof that is like making, it's damaging stuff. So we got to get that from up there. It was a whole lot of snow. We had over 30 inches of snow. So it was a lot of snow. So, so we went to the birthday party. And as soon as we get out the car, when we park the car, we get out and I look on the ground. Guess what I see? What did I tell you? I can't stand in the city. I love the city. I have a love-hate relationship. Like the things I love about the city, I absolutely love and adore. There's no halfway mark, right? I love everything, right? But then when it comes to certain things, I hate it with a passion, and I cannot. It makes me cringe. And one of those things is dirty snow. Dirty snow. Oh my gosh. Dirty snow. And it's not even just dirty snow, because we went to go eat last night because, well, yesterday afternoon, I'll tell you all about that. We went to go on a little day date because I had to go pick up some things. And the parking lot, they got to move the snow somewhere. So the snow is dirty from the cars and stuff in the parking lot, but that's not the same kind of dirty snow like in the city. Dirty snow in the city is just disgusting. And so, yes, I was like, as soon as I got out the car and we got to the street, I said, this is so gross. Like, and in New York, it just, I don't know why you see all of the dirtiness when it snows and it starts to get black. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see the trash on the ground, like the dogs pooped on the ground. Like, it was so disgusting. I was like, this is gross. And that's one of the things that I could leave in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate that. But everything else, I love. That I hate. I was like, that is so gross. But yeah. So we went to the city and we had us a good old time. And the party was nice. And that's what we did. What y'all do this weekend? What did y'all do this weekend? So we did that. And then yesterday, since I'm doing the Zodiac bar, I needed more containers. So we had to go to Jersey to pick them up. Because why were they trying to charge me $59 for delivery, regular delivery? Because I was trying to get them last week. So if I got them last week, they would have been here this week. They was trying to charge me $59. What's wrong with these people? Out of control, out of control. And $59 to come from Jersey, y'all. From Jersey. I don't care how heavy it is. It should not cost you more than $20 to get here unless it's like some overnight express something, it should not. But they were trying to get me. So I was like, I'm just going to make the trip to the store and grab my containers, and I did. And then we went to go eat at Cheesecake Factory. We had a day date and we did that. And so that was it. I hope you all had an amazing weekend. I really do. Oh, Michelle said they getting snow tonight. Y'all getting a lot of snow, Michelle, or a little bit? A lot or a little? So were y'all all here last week with me? Let me know in the chat if you were here with me last week. And well, not actually. Well, no, yeah, last week, because I want to know how y'all doing with your goals. And then I also want to know what y'all thought about the hot. Remember, we can't call it hot seat, but we're gonna call it the spicy corner, or we're gonna call it something similar, but we gotta call it something. We gotta call it something. And then we had our new graphics. It said Conversation Friday on it. I'm doing some things. I'm moving some things around and getting myself in order. Okay, getting my house in order. That was the message that I had that I also shared with y'all. Get your house in order, whatever that looks like for you. And no, that's all the houses, right? That's not just the physical, that's the mental, the spiritual, all of that, all of it. Get it together. So I'm a work in progress, and I'll be working on that too. Sheila from VA, thank you, thank you, thank you. She said, it's a motivational Monday. Our attitude sets the tone for the week. Yes, yes, and yes. Start strong, stay positive, and conquer every goal. Every goal. Good morning and have a blessed Monday. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Sheila from VA. So yes, so let me know how we doing. And I got that one. Let's go. Good morning, Christina. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? Good morning, Big Meech. What we say to that?
I think I'm Big Meech.
Hey, where am I? Oh my gosh. I gotta find myself. Look, I gotta move some of these scenes around. I gotta find myself. I'm a work in progress. So don't be afraid to to be showing up while you're learning. You see me, I'm showing up and I'm learning. Well, you don't see me on camera, but I'm still here. I did not cancel. I was like, I gotta be consistent. We talking about consistency. We talking about being disciplined. And I was like, I gotta be the example. I cannot sit here and talk about be consistent, be consistent. And I'm so inconsistent with the times that I show up, right? So I was like, I gotta show up. So here we are. Here we are. So I hope y'all have y'all goals ready to share for this week. Listen, it's a new week. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It is time. Shake off whatever you had last week. Shake off whatever you had last month. Shake off whatever you had last year. It is a new week. It is a new day. We are alive, breathing. We can see, we can hear. If you're sitting here, you can see, you can hear, you can everything, right? Everything's fine. Something may hurt a little bit. My knees been hurting. I don't know why my knees have been hurting, but it feels like something like bending it. I'm like, oh, I don't know what I did in there. So I'm gonna check and see, because I was like, I don't think it's that important to go see a doctor, but I think I maybe just need to check it out, because I don't want to be sitting with something that I pulled, strained, or whatever, and it needs some kind of attention, and I'm not giving it to it, and it gets worse, because I'm already a lady of a certain age. I can't have things just falling apart on me. I needed everything to work. They need to cooperate. Everything needs to cooperate together, okay? Because I cannot be falling apart. Good morning, Christina. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? I did that Big Meech. Big Meech is in the building. She said, hit the like button, y'all. Y'all already know, and share out the live. Share out the live. Good morning, cousin. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand, a grand rising. Hey, good morning, Michelle Robinson. How are you doing this amazing morning? Yes, happy birthday, Telebele. It's your birthday. It's your birthday, girl. It's your birthday. It's your birthday, girl. You know it's your birthday. Oh, Michelle, you came in 2 different accounts. It's going to be a mix of rain and snow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, so let me know what y'all goals are for the week. I'm gonna tell you what my goals are for the week, and I need y'all to hold me accountable. I need y'all to hold me to it. I have some things in the works, and I need to get them out of my head, and I need to get them in the physical form because I felt led to do it. And since I felt led to do it, I got to make sure that I do it because clearly it could be something or it could be nothing, but either way, it's going to be done. So I have some ideas that I want to put out there. I have some ideas I want to share. You don't like it, so what? I don't care now. I have some ideas that I want to share with you all. Remember I was gonna show you last week, but I don't have what I need in order to do it, right? So I don't want to put something out there and then it's not what I thought it was, you know? So I'm gonna take my time to get that out because I gotta order something and get it in. But yes, I'm excited. I'm super excited because it's super cute. So yeah, and super cute. And y'all, my Etsy's been popping. I don't know what's going on, but my Etsy's been popping. So if you don't have a goal to get on Etsy, if you are not on Etsy, if you are not showing up on Etsy, if you have not refreshed your Etsy, if you had a setup account but you didn't put anything on there, I think now is the time for you to do it. My Etsy is popping. My Etsy is popping, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all show up on Etsy. Okay. Show up on Etsy. Okay, so Sheila from VA says finalizing the candle line for the launch. However, a few fragrance oils sold out. One of my vessels I've been using no longer is available. Can we say high prices on fragrance oils? Yeah, good. Them prices are absolutely insane. They like doubled. The prices on the fragrance oils have doubled. Now, certain places had already started high. Like Maxie was high, Von Vita is high. Who else is high with their fragrance oils? I know 16, 17 used to be high. Like they were already up in the higher price points, like in the $30, $40 bottles of oil. Like if you're getting 16 ounces, they were already high. But now they went from like, I remember I used to get some like $20, $16, $18 for the 16 ounces. Yeah. Now they about $30, $35. Yep. And so the little small ones, like $16 for 4 ounces. The little samples that they used to have is about $4 now. About $4 now. So they used to be like, I know Nature's Garden, they used to have their samples. I think they were like $1.99. Now they $3.45. So the prices is going on, whatever, going up with everything. So I know, but Sheila from VA, I do want to say, make sure that you have alternative options because if you do not, things like this will happen, and you don't want to base your brand on something that you can no longer get, especially if you get people used to something. And I'm not saying that you can't change it, because you could definitely inform your audience that things are changing. Changing out this vessel, and why supplies last, kind of thing. But you also want to make sure that you're not doing it all the time. Right? You want to make sure you're not doing it all the time. I switched after. Black Tie Barn, who I love, is outrageous. How much is it? Black Tie Barn, that's Wade, right? And so he has I've never shopped with his brand itself. I think that's Wade. Is it Wade? Am I confusing him with Stanley? No, I'm not confusing him, right? Black Tie Barn is Wade. Yeah. Listen, these prices are crazy, y'all. These prices are crazy. So think of things, and this is what I'm going to share. Yes, the prices are going to be crazy, but your the cost of goods are going to be crazy, and your prices are going to have to reflect it. So revisit your pricing, but also think about things that have a lower cost that you can offer. You know what I'm saying? So that it can kind of like be a little buffer if necessary. Yeah, because I know like I make soap and I use cocoa butter, and for some reason they said cocoa butter was having a problem. They was having a problem getting cocoa butter. But come to find out, when Jules went to Ghana, she was like, "Ain't no problem with cocoa butter over there. There's a lot of cocoa butter in Ghana." But I don't know what's going on with it getting here. You know what I'm saying? All the suppliers, their pricing, they doubled their pricing for cocoa butter, and now they're doing the same thing. So when the prices went up with cocoa butter, I switched to cocoa butter, because it's supposed to be a hard butter. It is a hard butter, but not as brittle as cocoa butter. But you can substitute your cocoa butter with the cocoa butter. And I was like, okay, that's fine, because cocoa butter, a lot of people, I don't know if a lot of people use it, but I didn't hear it all over the place. Let's just say that, right? And so I'm assuming all of the soapers thought the same thing and said, let me use cocoa butter instead of cocoa butter, and let's do this. And so now cocoa butter is on the rise. Cocoa butter is on the rise. Shea butter is on the rise. Everything is going up. Everything is going up. So if there's something that you could use that that your cost of goods are not going to be that high, use that as a little buffer, maybe do a little freebie or a little something, so that when you do increase your prices, at least you got something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we're going to have to increase our prices, and that's just that on that. Especially even olive oil. Like, olive oil used to be $19 for the longest time, and then you could go to like, not BJ's, because I do have a BJ's, but I don't shop BJ's. Sam's, right? You could go to Sam's, you could get those two big, I think I don't know what size they are, but they are two big bottles of olive oil, and you could get that right there at Sam's Club, and I think it was like $40, and you get the big ones. They probably was the 101 ounces, 101 fluid ounces. I think that's how much it was. And Walmart had them for $20 if you just get a single one, right? And yeah, though the prices is insane. Walmart's olive oil is now $40, $39.90 something, $39.98, I think it is, for the extra virgin olive oil for the big bottle. I'm like, what is going on? Like, everything. Not what's going on, because we know what's going on, but I'm just saying, like, that's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Black Tie Barn, Wade Thomas. Okay, it is Wade. Okay. Has fantastic fragrances, not just the single note. His blends are incredible. They come with a hefty price. Ooh. Yeah, I've never shopped there. Mm-mm. I never shopped there. So I never shopped with him when he got his supplier thing. I never shopped there. Well, I didn't shop with him as a candle maker either, but I hear wonderful things about him. So far, New Directions Aromatics price for shea butter 2 pounds is still the same. I love New Directions Aromatics. I absolutely love them, and they ship pretty fast, and their shipping is not crazy, and they're in Canada. So I do love them for their oils. Matter of fact, thank you so much, Michelle. I think I'm gonna oh no, I need them for this week, and they'll probably come either at the end of the week, or they'll probably come on next Monday. But yeah, I need to order some stuff. And they have great quality oils. Like, their oils are great quality. So I really do love them. So if you need an option, that's one of them. I've used Chat GPT to redo my soap recipe with substitutions. I did the same thing for some fragrance oils, blending oils. I already have on hand. Oh, blending oils I already have on hand to achieve a certain fragrance instead of buying one. Ooh. All right, Miss Sheila from VA, being a chemist over there, being a mixologist over there. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy the way these prices are going up. And so I think it would serve all of us to have options. You know what I mean? Like, if you can't get something from one place, what other places can you get? So don't start solidifying anything till you know that you can get something from somewhere else, because that is so crazy. It's crazy. And the way that everybody has, a lot of people, we used to think Oh, you can't find anything. Like I used to when I came out, when I started making soap, there wasn't a lot of people. I mean, there was a lot of people making soap, but not as much as it is now. Like everybody makes soap. Not as much candle makers because everybody's making candles now. Like it was so hard to get information when I started. But the guess what the best thing about that was is that all of the ingredients, all of the products that I needed, my raw goods, guess what? They were available. And we have now transitioned to a time where it's hard for you to source your wigs. Well, if they have them in stock, it's easy to get. But like when we went through a time such as the pandemic, we had to figure out how we were going to find some vessels, how we was going to find some wigs. I remember buying, and I still have. I remember buying. I think I bought. They had when I went to go pick up my stuff during COVID. I went to go pick up my stuff at Kansas, and they had, I don't remember how many packs, maybe 5 packs or 10 packs of wicks, and that's all they had left. And these are the wicks that I used, right? And so I was like, I ended up splurging to get all of the other wicks because I was like, I can't be without the wicks, because I was at that time, I think I was making my dessert candles, and I was like, I can't be without my wicks, and I'm not going to, like, I couldn't find them anywhere, and they had them. So I was like, why would I try to play myself and just get just enough right now, and then when I do need them again, I'm not going to be able to get them. It's going to be harder to find them. So I ended up purchasing all of that. So needless to say, y'all know how much a bag of wicks costs, right? So it was 100 in the pack. And I still have all these wicks. I need to destash. I got those. I got wind wicks. I got all of the things that I thought, because it was getting scarce. It was getting scarce in these streets. It was getting scarce in these streets. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Like when you found your stuff, you had to stock up, because that's what I had to do. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna make another dessert candle. I don't know when I'm gonna make another candle. I got jars. I got all kinds of stuff. I got jars, bars to make. No, I'm just joking. But I got everything that I need. Should something happen and I have to make a little extra cash or do a little strange for some change, I will be able to. I could pull out some stuff and be like, hey, I could do it, because a wick ain't gonna expire. You know what I'm saying? Like fragrance oils, you throwing them things in the trash after a couple of years, right? But my wicks, no. And I know y'all be like, Nikki, but you should throw your oils away after a year. Yes, you should, according to them. But it's up to you. Use your discretion. Dexter's Laboratory ain't got nothing on me. Dee, you're so stupid. I used to love me some Dexter. Love me some Dexter's Laboratory. I went to see your niece at college. How is it? Did she love it? Does she love it? Madam Vice President Kamala was there this week with Ricky Smiley. Okay. Nice. All right, Caitlin. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, y'all. So it's like I said, this is gonna be a short show. I did want to go into parenting. I have some stuff that I wrote down. I did want to go into parenting. Because I was looking at Plant Queen, and how many of us are parents in the room? But I was looking at Plant Queen, and that's Kween, and he was doing a video with his dad, and his dad was they was what do you call it, arranging flowers, right? So he was doing his floral arrangement and his dad was doing his floral arrangement, and he was like, his dad always understood him, and no matter what, he's always accept him and saw every version of him and everything, right? So his dad loves him true, unconditionally or whatever. And so I was like, you know what? That is such a beautiful story, because a lot of the times, and then one of the other things that he said, sorry, before I get into that part, one of the other things he said was, we got to keep in mind that before our parents are parents, they are people. And as they don't have it all together either. They are learning as they are growing too. And you got to give them some grace. And I was looking at that, and I know I say that a lot, but when you're actually going through some things, and your kids are going through some stuff, and then they expect you to know exactly what to do, and you feel like you're expected to know what to do, and you feeling like at your wits end. And I always say, as moms, we always got to have this game face on, and we're never really allowed to feel. And when we're allowed to feel, that's when everything is quiet, that's when everybody's sleeping, that's when everybody's away, that's when you are in the shower, that's when you are able to really feel or whatever. And then you get back out, like that, you get 5 seconds to feel that, and then you get back out, and then it's like back in the game, right? And so what he said was like, you got to remember that your parents are real people. And I had to look at that, because your kids like to blame you for a lot of things, because it's your fault things happen, or it's your fault that they fall apart. And you got to realize that they're feeling and they're going through emotions, but they don't understand that you are a human as well. They don't understand that you are learning, and you've never been in this position ever in your life either. And so I was like, that is a good point. Like when I read that, I was like, that is so good. And it's something that I think that we need to understand as parents, is that we can't be so hard on ourselves when sometimes things are going to happen with your kids, and that's just life, right? Things are going to happen with your kids, but you also got to know that sometimes we feel like, oh, we could have protected them, oh, we could have done more, oh, we could have, but you doing the best you have with what you got. So you got to understand that at times things are going to change up a little bit. Things are going to change up a little bit. And if they do, just give yourself grace, and be more understanding with your children as well, because they be saying, listen, I know. I know. You know what I'm saying? Your children don't really see you. They see you as the person that's supposed to have it all together, because that's how you show up. But we have to understand that we got to have some grace for each other. We got to have some grace for each other. Good morning, Kay, the manager. Good morning, Kay, the manager. She said, happy money making Monday, everyone. Hey, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yes, happy money making Monday. We were talking about parenting, and I was listening. I don't know how much you heard, but I was listening to the Plant Queen, and he was talking about his dad, and how much he had to realize that they're real people. And I don't think our kids realize that we're real people until they become adults. I don't think that they do. I don't think that they understand the pressures and everything that it takes for us to raise them, And so I just wanted to let y'all know this morning to give yourself a little bit of grace, give yourself a little bit of love, and just know that it is going to be okay. And even if it's not going to be okay, you'll start feeling better. You'll start feeling better, because time will help you to heal, or something is going to come in your way so you can have some kind of understanding, right? So I say all of that to say, give yourself grace, parents. Give yourself grace. Because everything that we are doing with anybody, anything that we do every single day, it doesn't even matter if it's parenting. No matter what it is, everything is new for us. Every single thing is new for us every single day. Every single day, something is new. So you have to understand I'm experiencing life. I'm going through life trying to teach you how to live your life as I'm trying to learn how to live my own. What kind of like, we are on a crazy ride as parents. We are on a crazy ride as parents, because nothing can prepare you for being a parent. I don't care how prepared you are. I don't care how many books you read. I don't care how much you watch somebody else. I don't care how much babysitting you've done. I don't care what you have done in your entire fake parenting life. When you actually become a parent, times is different. The situation is different. How you respond is going to be different, because you're not going to know how to respond in those times. You may think and you may try to do those things, and you may think they're going to work, but what you can't bet on is how how your child is going to react to what you say. Right? Your child, the way your child is going to respond, you're not going to be able to plan for that. You're never going to know. You're never going to know, like, certain things that impacted them too much. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff you find out in adulthood. A lot of the stuff, you think you doing something and then you found out you wasn't doing it right. Like it's so crazy. It's a crazy ride. And then you got to understand too, you navigate in fresh waters every single time you get on the ship. You navigate in fresh waters. I don't care how many kids you have. It is a different time every single time. And I remember I was listening to somebody's video and he said even if you have more than one kid, you cannot love your kids the same. And here's why. You cannot love your kids the same. You can love them, but you're going to love them differently because the places where you are is going to be a different space, right? And so you're going to love them from where you're at that particular moment. And so, yes, parenting does get easier as you go along, right? It does get easy from child to child to child because you know certain things that you're supposed to expect, but you are going to be a different person, right? You're going to be a different person. And so you got to think that. Let me see. What am I missing? Oh, guess who's in the building? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Look at that. Look at that. Happy birthday, sis. It's your birthday. It's your birthday, girl. It's your birthday. It's your birthday, girl. You know it's your birthday. Something. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, sis. Happy birthday, Chantel.
You better thank a union member for sick leave. You better thank a union member for paid leave.
You better thank a union member. You better thank a union member. Girl, don't get me. I hope you have an amazing birthday. Girl, don't get me started with these kids. Let me tell y'all that listen, I know you're supposed to be like, oh, they're the most precious gifts. They be making you question your whole entire existence, okay? You have to give yourself some grace. You absolutely do, because hindsight is 2020. If everybody could live that way, then you can make a whole lot of better decisions. But the bad thing, not the bad thing, but the thing about life is that you can't operate from that position. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Give yourself a little bit of grace, okay? So that's for somebody. Somebody needs to know that this morning. Thank you for the birthday, love. You're welcome. They didn't come with the manual, and if they did, the manual keeps being edited and they be going off the rails off this thing. Sometimes they're not even sometimes they're not even in the manual. Sometimes they're not even in the manual. Okay. I'm like, whoa. Let me see what Sheila from VA says. I was raised very strict, maybe a little too strict. My view on some of these young ones today, they are gremlins. These new kids are different. These new kids, oh my God. I don't know. I don't know what raised them. I know when we came up, I know we had the slow kids, the crack. Let me not say that. But y'all know the 80s was the 80s was hard for us, okay? The 80s was hard. It's a hard time for us, okay? And so we seen that the adults, you can see the results of the 80s, right? And so these new kids, I guess these are the iPad kids. These kids are insane. They're insane. These new kids, I don't know what. Add water to them, they go nuts. Add water to these new kids, oh, they go crazy. Oh my gosh, what? I'm like, what are we doing here? And listen, I got my own little quirks about these things. Like, why are we doing all of these things? What are we doing? What are we doing here? But I digress, because this is insane. It's insane. So the message for that is to give yourself a little grace, because you are doing the best you can with what you have. And some parents aren't even trying, but that's because they don't know any better. And we got to understand that too. Like, they're giving you from what they have. You know what I'm saying? And if they have very little, they're going to give you very little, if anything. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't have much to give from, their parents didn't give them much, they're going to have the same amount or less. You know what I'm saying? And you got to understand it. Or they're going to be, I always say you'll either be just like your parents or you'll be the total opposite. And yeah, so if they ain't have anything, you could expect that the other one ain't gonna give it either, So give yourself a little grace. You doing good. You doing a good job. Sis, 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 you doing a good job. All right, y'all. So I am going to have to wrap up today's show early because I got to get myself together. Let me see what Sean says. 1 second. Because we have appointments. Am I rescheduling? We are set for the dentist. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna have to wrap it up, but I do want to know before we wrap it up, what are your goals, y'all? What are your goals? What are your goals for this week? Put it in the chat. Everybody in here, please give me your goal for this week. Kay, what's your goal for this week, girl? Oh, Friday, I need my team. I need my team Friday. So this is the one. This is the me asking. I need my team on Friday. I think I'm gonna do Instagram and then maybe do a viewing on whatnot, and then maybe go live on whatnot so they can order. We'll see. Because trying to operate all those platforms in 3 different spaces is crazy. So I gotta talk myself through it. I gotta think about it. But my goals for this week is to absolutely have my community finished. Remember, I said I wanted that done by the end of the month. I want that done by the end of this week. Community finished by the end of this week. And I also have to update my website. And I want that done also by the end of this week. So those are 2 of my goals. What are your goals? Does anybody have any goals for this week? Oh, I got to get my tax stuff together too, because that's part of my getting my house in order. Gotta get ready. Get ready. Anybody has any goals that they would like to share with me today? Christina, are you working on your stuff? I know you said you're gonna be working on it on your 9 to 5. Let me know. I'm trying to drink my coffee, and I should have thought about it because I got a dentist appointment. So I got to get this coffee off my teeth. I got to get this coffee off my teeth, and I love going to the dentist. I think I'm a weirdo. One place I hate to go is the doctor's office because I feel like when they be telling you to see, I don't know what it is about you when you have to do a test and you start acting like you don't know answers. Like when I have to fill out a form, I have anxiety. Like, why do I have anxiety? The information I know. I've been filling out forms all my life. I know the information. I know how to answer a freaking form. Why do I have anxiety about a form? Insane. It's crazy. It is crazy. All right, y'all. So let me see. Oh, Nikki, you about to make me cry. That's so cute. Let me play it one more time. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. The last child will definitely yes, they will definitely test your gangster. Let me tell you something. I have 2 very I only have 2. So they both test them. They both test. I don't have a middle one to diffuse anything. I don't have a middle one to diffuse anything. They are both, oh my gosh, equally. They will equally test my gangster. Yes. Don't feed them after midnight. I'm telling you. These new kids are different. Yes, they are. Lord, they will have you in an orange jumpsuit. I'm telling you. I was like, I don't know. I don't know what this is. The music that they listen to, how emo they are. Like, how did everybody get so emo? That's one thing I've never even, like, we had a few, like, I only knew one black rock guy, right? And that was besides Lenny Kravitz, but in my school, like it wasn't a thing, right? And all these kids are freaking emo at the school right now. All of them. I'm like, what? They emo, they dark, they what? What? Where did this come from? Listen, I don't gentle parent. Gentle parenting is for the weirdos. I don't think I don't know who could gentle parent. I don't know who could gentle parent. Not in this day and age. Like, where are we doing that? I mean, some kids and then you do have to speak softer and kinder to some of your kids because some of your kids require that. Like you can't just be rah rah and gangster and your kids are, you can't talk at them all the time, right? But yeah, you can't just be sometimes you gotta let them know I will knock your head off your neck. Who you playing with? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Oh my gosh. Kay says her goals for this week is to plan out her to-do list. I'm writing these things down because I'm checking in. Plan out to-do list and get my email fixed. Okay. Fix email. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? And how's baby Mariah? Hi, baby Mariah. We go back like babies and pacifiers. How you doing, little baby? How you doing, auntie baby? Yes, anybody else would like to share their goals for this week? And again, I am going to be checking in with y'all all week long because we are going to hold each other accountable for these things because we clearly need accountability. Well, we need accountability partners. Okay. We do. So we gonna get it together. We gonna get it together. Okay. I got you. Anybody else would like to share their goals? This is I love this pen. Where did I get this pen from? I love the gel ink pens, but not like the gel ball pens, like those that write. Like I don't like those because they smear all over your paper. I don't like those, but I like these gel pens. These like ink joys and this crystal, I think it's called, yeah, ink joy from Paper Mate and crystal pen. These pens are nice. I like these. All right, so I told you I need to get out of here, and I do because I done sat here for the whole show. I gotta go get myself together so I can go to the dentist. I will be back tomorrow morning, God willing. Y'all make sure y'all here. Follow me on all social media. Hey, Martini. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Follow me on all social media. I am about to wrap this up. I seen it was Bougie Baby birthday. Happy birthday to your Bougie Baby. Wrapping up today so I can get myself together to go to the dentist, and I will see you all. What I said, I'm sorry, y'all. Follow me on all social media. First of all, like, comment, and subscribe. If you're watching the replay, #replay gang, make sure you hit the notifications bell so that you can be notified when we go live. We go live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. And that is it. Yeah, that is it. That is all. Make sure y'all follow me on social media. I'll probably be popping up here and there. So that is it. That is all. Thank you so much for rocking with me. I know today was a short one, but we are going to have an amazing day, right? We are still going to have an amazing day. Yes, yes, and yes. I will talk to you